lot of years of use, my strop for my TSProf has worn off, or worn out. It's starting to get cracked and there's some splits in it. And this was supposed to be Kangaroo leather. It never had any great ridges in it, so I think it was just from Kangaroo hide. But I actually have two very nice Kangaroo tails. And we are going to see if we can, with the CO2 laser, cut a new strop this size. And then I cleaned up the metal, the part that it was attached to originally, and we're just gonna reattach and re-glue a new strop to it. So let's see how that goes. Let me show you the setup. Okay, so here's the root tail I got, and I'm gonna cut it from down. I'm probably gonna cut a bunch of them, because I think I'm gonna see if I can get some more blanks, because I would like to have a couple different ones, but I definitely want one with a whole lot of ridges for like the initial deburring, and then maybe some softer ones. Mine was originally more like from this part of the tail, and this is really the part that I want. So I'm gonna see if we can cut one out from here, and maybe we'll cut a bunch of them and just see how it goes. And then if I can get some other blanks, maybe I will make a few. I might even see if there's any 3D printable blanks on like Makersverse or Bamboo Labs, Maker's Universe or Maker World. See if we could find, maybe we can print one. That would be pretty cool if we didn't have to make it out of metal, if we could just print a attachment to put the strop on. All right, so let's see how this goes. But let's start with making a template and cutting out some leather on the xTool P3. Should be a pretty easy job for this. I have cut leather with it before. I have not cut Kangaroo tail though, so we'll see how that goes. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a pair of calipers and I'm just gonna measure my current strop, which looks to be about 25.2 millimeters, and I'll measure the length here in a minute. I'm holding the camera with one hand, but I'm gonna put all that into the computer, into the xTool software. We'll make a same size piece like this. We'll put it on that leather and we'll cut it out, and then we'll go from there. So I wasn't able to find any 3D printed blanks like I found for the aluminum ones. I thought for sure someone would have made one of those for TSProf. They haven't. Maybe when I get some time, I will try and see if that could be done. But I was able to find some aluminum ones that you can buy for pretty inexpensive, and I'll put a link to them in the description of the video. And I didn't show it here, but I cut several more strops out of that tail, and I used basically the same settings that I use for cutting regular brown leather. Worked just fine for the Kangaroo tail. All right, guys, so here's the finished Kangaroo strop. I had no problem gluing it down to the old piece of aluminum. I cut a bunch more because I want to make a couple different ones with different grit diamond abrasives on them. And I was also able to find these from Hapstone. They sell blank aluminum that you can use to make strops. I wasn't able to find any 3D printed ones, but I was able to find these, and they were not expensive. I think they worked out to about $4 a piece, and they're real nice. They're well made. You can see they got the perfect slot angle on there. They're just the right size. Because there's a couple different sharpening systems that use this size of aluminum blank, and I guess you could put really kind of anything on there that you wanted to test out. But I just wanted to show you that I was able to pick up some of these more aluminum blanks so I can make a couple more strops. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about real quickly was if you wanted to cut leather with a laser, if you have a laser. Now, I did it with my CO2, but that doesn't mean you have to have a CO2. I could have cut it with the Recreate here. The only issue with the Recreate might be I would probably have to use, let's see, I would probably have to use the slide extension. I don't think it would be, yeah, it wouldn't be long enough to cut it in one shot. So you would have to have the slide extension to be able to cut leather to that size. Now, my xTool laser could probably do it, no problem. My UV laser from Marker could definitely cut it, and this does a really nice job of very cleanly cutting things, especially leather, because it doesn't leave any kind. You can see there's a little bit of soot and some burn marks. I didn't really worry too much about that, but if you didn't want that at all, you could cut it with a UV laser. If you have a UV laser, they are fantastic for cutting leather. Now, this baby couldn't do it. This is a 65 watt MOPA, and it's a fiber laser, but it's not a dual laser. It has no blue laser in it. And then you guys saw how well the CO2, absolutely. It can cut leather, no problem. Down there, my old S1 with the blue laser, also that could cut leather, no problem. This job could have easily been done on that as well. So if you have any one of those kind of lasers in your shop and you needed to cut some leather to make a strop, you could use any one of them. I just happen to use the CO2, but it doesn't mean that that's the only laser that could have done that job. And if you don't feel like making your own, I put a link in the description of this video where you can get a fully completed Kangaroo tail strop and other types of leather strops from Hapstone.